It sounds like Gucci cooperated. It sounds like the victim. Gucci was a victim and gave his testimony.
Gucci Mane just responded to the Shy robbery in his new track titled Crash Dummy, addressing the snitching allegations and much more. Academics said he initially thought Gucci Mane would not give a statement to the feds, but the song he dropped was a full statement and asked Charleston White to step up his telling game.
Get everything I said. Remember I said Gucci ain't gonna make a statement? This is a statement right here. Yo, this is it's a statement right here. Yo, I swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a beat with you. Yo, Charleston White gotta step his snitching game. Charleston White ain't doing this over a beat with an 808 with Zaytoven. Charleston White just doing this on Instagram in his drawer.
As Gucci Mane directly called out Shy in 2 specific bars by rapping, "Tell the truth. You went out like a crash dummy, and after all that, you still signed to me. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup." Admitting there was a robbery, and Shy actually tried to make Gucci sign a release contract, a viral reaction read, "Did Gucci really just drop this crash dummy track? Admitting to being robbed instead of handling like a real street dude? Go get your stuff back like a man." However, Gucci had to drop this track because of what happened in court today. The news reads, under oath, FBI agent Hansen testified and admitted that Gucci Mane gave a statement to Dallas PD about the January 10, 2026 robbery at the studio in North Dallas. Shy proceeded to rest his head against the courtroom wall as his left leg shook, while attorney Bradford Cohen questioned the agent about Gucci Mane allegedly being pushed on the couch and items pointed at him. Agent Hansen said Gucci Mane told his security, who were ex-Statro police, that they were outmanned, and Shy shook his head in disbelief when the agent said that Gucci Mane told his security to put their firearms down. As they revealed, Gucci did give a statement to the police, but those in the courtroom revealed Shy did a lot more than just shake his head. He rolled his eyes and rubbed his face after being stressed out about what Gucci told the feds, which led to Charleston White supporting Gucci snitching.
It sounds like Gucci cooperated. It sounds like the victim. Gucci was a victim and gave his testimony. Come on over here with me, Gucci. It's all right. It's all right to go and be civilian. Yeah, come on.
Then at the end of the court hearing, Shy reacted again. A tweet read, "As I sat right behind Shy during the hearing." Minutes before the judge's ruling, Shy whispered, "I'm straight," with a head nod to his family in the back of the gallery as his attorney gave a final argument at today's hearing. However, to understand what Gucci said in his statement, it's important to know the facts. The news wrote, Shy and Big 30 reportedly robbed Gucci in Dallas. According to the Department of Justice, Shy held a firearm toward Gucci Mane and forced him to sign a contract release from his 1017 record label, while Big 30 blocked the door to prevent him from leaving. 9 people from Memphis have been charged, and the stolen jewelry appeared on social media within hours. With this going viral on the news, Woody spoke his thoughts on the situation.
Let me understand this, y'all. Please help me. I really need help. Pooh Shiesty did all that time in jail, in the feds. Pooh Shiesty came home, y'all, and made a first day out. They sent him right back to jail. Pride and ego is our main enemy.
But it would be revealed that Gucci definitely played a role in their arrests. The news wrote, anonymous source tells academics that when Gucci snitched on Shy to the authorities, he felt sympathy for Shy's dad, saying he was peer pressured into the situation and didn't want him locked up. But it was already out of his control.
Anybody was peer pressured, for what I'm hearing, it was the daddy, Trail, when the situation happened, Gucci allegedly looked up at the daddy, and the daddy was like, showed some type of sympathy and empathy for Gucci, but it was out of his.
This got Shy's mother's attention, and she spoke about her ex-husband being arrested with her son.
He protected him. He kept him humble. He kept him 100 and kept him away from around some suckers and pluckers. I prayed for them, man. Looks so good.
But this is where everything would change for the worse for Gucci. The public is heavily on Shy's side because Gucci basically ratted his own artist out. DJ Academics shared that Gucci had hired off-duty cops to serve as his security for the last few years that no one knew about, which raised the question of why Gucci would sign street artists while having off-duty cops around.
But the idea that some of y'all trying to give Gucci an out is like, nah, it's because it's not like they fooled him and it was an undercover cop. That's what people keep saying. Undercover. No, he hired a policeman. He hired a policeman. Wasn't undercover. Wasn't a guy acting like he was security. No, he hired the cops. And a crime happened in the presence of the cops.
This went viral online, and DJ Vlad wrote, I've spoken to a few people close to the Shy and Gucci robbery case, and this is what I keep hearing. There is no actual evidence of Gucci getting robbed. so the case will hinge on one thing: Gucci taking the stand and saying that they robbed him. Now, here's the interesting part. If Gucci says that nothing happened, then he can't claim that he signed Shy's release under duress, and he will never make any more money off Shy. If Gucci does take the stand against Shy, then the contract release gets thrown out and Gucci continues to make money off him. But then everyone will call Gucci Mane a snitch like they are doing now. So it will come down to Gucci choosing money over his reputation, as this would be explained in further detail by lawyer Mo.
If Gucci does not testify, the question of is Pooh cooked comes down to 2 paragraphs in the complaint plus 1 picture. They say Big 30 barricades the door to the studio. They say that the security guards try to barge in, and when the security guards barge in, they get a peek and they see that they're outnumbered by the armed target suspects. It does not say that they are outnumbered by an armed Pooh Shiesty. Instead, they lump Pooh Shiesty in with the whole group of target suspects, suggesting that the security guards only saw other people, not Pooh with the later, where it's alleged that Pooh he's allegedly holding it to the back of the head of one of the business people. And so, if there's anybody here other than Gucci who seems like they could put Pooh away, it's going to be one of the business guys.
One popular reply wrote, "They don't need Gucci to get this man. It was an off-duty cop involved." To which the famous rap lawyer wrote, "You could make a fair argument from what we've heard so far. It may be that the 2 security guards accompanying Gucci never saw Shy with a firearm or saw anything about what was going on in the studio. Other than that, there were 3 people with items. The complaint says the 2 security were outside the studio, and when they tried to pry the door open, they saw they were outnumbered by people with items." But this even got fans to write, "Anyone else find it odd that Gucci went to the studio with several off-duty cops when it was supposed to be a meeting with his biggest artist who's fresh out of prison? To me, it feels like Gucci knew something was going to happen," which ended up being correct. But one of the main motives for Shy to do this was reported. Academics says that the word was that Shy started to have issues with Gucci Mane because of how Gucci handled things after his cousin, Big Scare, passed away.
This drops, it looks like he's not, he's never really publicly fell out with Gucci, but the word has been this. He's unhappy about how Gucci discarded or seemed unemotional or pretty much not caring, right? The lack of he gave when Big Scar, who is Pooh Shiesty's cousin, passed away.
Because when Big Scare passed, Gucci didn't want to put money up for Scar's funeral. Shy didn't have much influence at the time due to him being in jail. But after spreading the word through the jail phone, Gucci coughed the money up for the funeral, as Scar's father confirmed.
"I don't know how this got out of control like this, y'all. It's ugly. Gucci did what he did. 100 is 100. I'm the one ain't looking for nothing. I just want what rightfully belong to my son. I ain't asking for nothing else."
But to Shy, this was still disrespectful. Not sending the $10,000 immediately when Scar's family asked was a problem. Was Shy no longer cool with Gucci anymore? He wanted out of his deal immediately so Gucci would not make any more money off him. Shy could not have done this at a worse time, as he was already being investigated for violating his probation. Shy is being investigated by police after his new song, FDO, self-snitching in lyrics. And dissing federal prosecutors from his court case will not end well. Shy dissed Youngboy in the FDO song and the prosecutors involved in his court case, which got Youngboy and Shy to yell at each other on Instagram.
I'm on these type shit like, who gives a... That's what you doing right now? Well, all this, what you like, man, we really live it. We talk about, you hear me?
With this going viral online, Shy would then be exposed by an inmate in his cell block. It reads, "Memphis man claims Shy wasn't standing on business in prison, alleging that inmates made him stand up to eat."
End up while they eating. Hey man, you was in that motherfucker standing up while you were eating. When they bump down on you, they ask you, is you one of these 5 or is you a rapper? You said a rapper. I got facts about these, man. Hey man, I'm on man, you know what I'm talking about?
With Shy being exposed over how his jail life was, the same Memphis OG just days later took back his words about Shy.
Man, I just found out, man, hey man, I was off the medication, man. I'm so up, bro. I'm just institutionalized. I'm a convict. I didn't even know this little cousin the whole time. Los. Damn, Lo, why you ain't tell me Pooh Shiesty was our little cousin, bro?
But this led into another situation when Shy was on livestream, and they called another streamer who said he was Team Young, which made Shy angry.
Don't apologize to me. Man, hey, look, man, you gotta, man, just rep anything, man. Just say you something, and then you good.
I'm 4K Dre.
Who? Rakai, what the man?
You said what?
You could ain't good for him, good. Ain't no.
Shy wanted to make it clear he is still backing Lil Durk despite people switching sides to Young. As it was reported, Lil Zayosama speaks on why it's no surprise the industry is switching up on Lil Durk for Youngboy.
For real though, I don't see why this was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is gonna stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, something that they could benefit from off you, they're gonna jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB in the industry. That's how it go. They only gonna f you when it's beneficial to them. None of these ain't grow up with Durk. None of these ain't friends or real homies with Durk for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change, or they would never jump ship. Because where we from, if you with me, my ops is your ops is mine. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like I f with both parties, I ain't got nothing to do with it. And look, you not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to the that still done stayed down for Durk, his real family and friends.
Hundreds of F mutuals would tweet out saying, if you're rocking with what Youngboy did, then stay on that side when Lil Durk gets out of jail. During the same live stream, Shy was not having it with a girl that did not know who Durk or F was.
Was that my jerk? Oh.
Lil Durk.
JCB Films with that 5 years about Pooh Shiesty.
OTL. What you talking about? Why you say it like that for? Come on, get your picture, man, before you get
Oh. But it's true that Lil Durk is pretty much all alone in jail. No one is speaking up for him. And academics spoke about how people are getting much closer with Youngboy instead.
I'm in the dressing room, and we just talking about a bunch. He's also telling me, and I will never say who. He's telling me all the rappers who was now hitting him up, and he kind of asked me, he's like, so what you think, man? Because I think he's thinking like, yo, should he forgive some of these, like, well, all these rappers on it. You know what I mean? Like, they're all like, yo, Youngboy, we love you, right? And I gave him the best advice, I think. I said, I didn't want to impart my thoughts on it because I don't know fully what he's been through and what he's thought. Because, he was down where nobody would put him. So I said, whatever your heart feels about any of these or kind of doubling back or not, they want to do whatever, go with it.
Choppa tried going at Youngboy for Durk. However, it resulted in nothing. Academics said if Choppa wants to be taken serious by dissing Young, he needs to make an anthem.
NLE Choppa, bro. No more breakdancing. No more belly rolling and like that, gyrating. If you making a diss song at Kentrell Deshaun Golden, you gotta make some anthem with like some military tanks. That's how he's coming. Tell you.
Which left rappers saying Choppa needs to stop trying.
But I see Youngboy ain't mess with nobody. The boy doing his thing, standing his own lane. And this, yeah, I love it. I love it. I can feel him every time he drop a song. But NLE Choppa, instead of him doing his own thing, he said, you know what? I'm gonna attack this man. I'm gonna mess with him. That's how poor in the street think. Instead of just letting me continue to move my life, cause I ain't messing with nobody. I ain't out here trying to portray a street image or nothing like that. I'm just.
However, beefing with Youngboy, rapping about his case, and dissing the feds resulted in Shy being investigated. But he is now being exposed by Wack 104 snitching to get out early. Wack 100 would expose Shy for his new song, FDO, being all cap. It was announced Wack 100 claims Shy is not solid and told to get out early.
Pooh Shiesty what?
So Pooh Shiesty has shown his paperwork on his story.
I don't give a f about. I got it proper that you're scared to post. You gotta stop doing bust. Because I'm gonna tell you, send you some paperwork on me.
No, I'm gonna read it 20 times.
When that was first announced, several rappers in the industry were calling out Shy for snitching in his case. Even Big 30 reacted, defending his best friend.
My mama, if you see the paperwork, my mama, I do whatever y'all tell me to do. Cause my eyebrows, mustache, hair, I throw my chains in the river and jump in and if Shiesty snitch. Go home, take one to the.
Only adds to the support he would give Shy in anything he wanted to do, making some believe he was definitely involved in the Gucci situation.